What did the piece Frosted about?
So the piece Frosted, it depends on which one you're referring to, because there's a couple of different variations. So which one are you guys using?
It's the one on Vimeo. It's like, I don't know.
How many people
It
in
just
the
says
piece?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one that was done at Breaking Convention.
Yeah, that one.
Alright. So yeah, that piece was originally done by a member, like a group of 9 dancers. Then it was shortened to having like only 4 dancers. The piece wasn't shortened, but we only had 4 dancers. So it's about the stories of 4 dancers and their like their feelings about certain issues that's happened throughout their journey. Yes, it's all female cast, so it's looking at female women in society.
Okay. What is the message that you wanted to portray to the audience?
As a dancer?
As a dancer and as a collective.
As a collective, when the choreographers were talking to us, it was mainly kind of like just using our own individual stories. We'd never tell our stories to the choreographers, we'd keep them to ourselves. And let the intention feed the movement and feed the way that we perform it. So it was just, I think the main intention was just to give an honest delivery of the movement.
What was the setting of the piece and the time era? Would you say?
The setting in what sense?
Like, was the costumes look like, well, my interpretation was like workplace, or like
very work.
Well, did you have, when you were performing, did you imagine a setting there? Like, were you in a specific place, or?
No, not really. It was just more neutralised kind of clothing that was comfortable to dance in. The choreographers might have had a different vision, but for us, we went, the clothing was just neutral.
What ways did you develop a motive?
So there's many different ways. So at the beginning of the piece, where we're walking up to the front, originally we had been asked to bring some pictures into the rehearsal, and with those pictures we had to think back to the time that the picture was taken and what was happening in our lives around that time. So then create a movement motif to respond to that. That was one of the motif developments. Another motif development was to learn a set piece of choreography that we then took elements of to create our own little solos. So there's loads of different things along the way. It wasn't just one task.
Could you develop down to what choreographic devices that you used?
There was loads of different choreographic devices. There were taking stuff onto the floor that was originally choreographed standing. Isolations. So imagining that we couldn't move our legs, but doing the movement as trying to move, but not being able to move. idea of moving through water. The idea of using a set, you know, this movement here, this idea of it being frustration that is in between the hands, like it being a ball of, you know, like dark cloud of frustration above the head. Yeah, so visual imagery, like the choreographic devices that you use in your module, you know, slow motion. We also use the music as a stimulus at times to create movement, and then so a lot of the corner section, that is the diagonal corner section we used to do that routine. We used a different different house piece of music, and then took that away.
Okay. And one final question. Where did the inspiration for the actual vocals come out? So you quote "I'm running." Where did that come from?
Okay, so that was from the choreographer Alessandra Sutan. So she wrote that poem, and then I took it on and I made it into spoken word.
Okay, thank you.